Hi, Karshan. Hi, Shreya.
So we will be starting shortly. We'll be starting by 11 o'clock. We're waiting for other people to join. Kindly hold on. So Ramakrishnan, can you hear me?
Hello. Yeah. Sir. Yes, sir.
Yes. Yeah, you can just we can engage with these people like Karshan and Shreya. We can start speaking with them. Let them join.
Okay.
Like, we can have actually some talk with them. Ask
Mhm.
what they are like intending to do, and I mean like just a little introduction.
Okay. Sure, sir. Just a minute. Yeah, I think Manivannan sir has joined.
Yeah, he has also joined. Shreya is a person that we have been speaking about, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes. Okay, fine. Shreya, can you hear me, Shreya? Am I audible to you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Shreya. Karshan, am I audible to you, Karshan?
Yes, sir.
Yes, okay. Karshan, your voice is kind of very low. We are officially starting only by 11 o'clock. We are expecting few more people to join. Before that, I can casually talk with you guys. Like Shreya, did you happen to see that videos that I've sent you?
No, sir.
Okay. You didn't find time for that, is it?
Sir, I think she is not that Shreya which we are talking.
Okay, understood.
Yeah. That's different. She is Shreya.
Shreya. Okay. Sorry, there was a slight confusion. Okay, there was another person who is already talking with me. Her name is Shreya. Okay, so we had already sent some demo videos to her. All right, fine. Just 5 more minutes, guys. Let's start.
Good morning, Mani sir.
Good morning, Mani sir. Good morning. So hi Asta, how are you?
All good, sir. How are you?
I'm also doing good. Okay, so you're watching the videos, like whatever you have missed out so far. Started watching?
Yes, sir.
Very nice, very nice. All right, so Sumati has joined us. Asta, we will start shortly, okay? 3 more minutes, then like we'll start.
Sure, sir, sure.
Okay, no problem.
Hi, Asta.
Hello, sir. Is this Ram?
Yeah, Ram. Yeah, hi.
Hello, Ram. Hi.
How are you?
I'm good, Ram. How are you?
Yeah, doing good. Okay. Hi, Sumati.
Maybe she did not hear when you said, like, hi, Sumati, how are you?
Could you help me?
Yeah, all right, okay.
Yeah, I'm fine. What about yours?
Yeah, we are all doing good. We are all doing good. Thank you. We'll start in like another 3 minutes. Okay, sharp at 11 o'clock, we'll start.
Yeah, sure. Sure.
Hello. Sir, like, can you now able to hear me, sir?
Yeah. Now somewhat better. Previously, it was like very low voice.
Yes.
Now somewhat better. It is, but it's fine. Yeah, now we are able to listen.
Let me introduce myself actually. I'm Karshan.
Yes, please.
Yeah, I'm currently I passed out my 12th actually. I'm from
Okay, very nice.
I'm from commerce background only, sir. See, I'm looking for CFA actually. Like I got ad or advertisement whenever I saw CFA, I'll just book it off. Like now, after hearing some. After hearing some you're conducting webinar, I got excited, sir. Actually, sir, actually,
Yes.
only thing I know somewhat the examination and fee structure. That's it. I don't know. Like I like finance because of I studied in my 12th financial analysis and
Okay.
so from that my
Yeah, in your 12th standard, yeah, in your 11th and 12th standard, you would have studied partnership accounts, company accounts, and all those things, right? And you got fascinated by that. Which school
sir.
did you study from, Karshan?
Yeah, Kendra IIT, sir.
Okay, here, Vanavani, is it?
Yeah, same. It's same.
Vanavani.
Yeah.
All right. See, it's in fact the best time for you to start. Like if you are starting like right after your 12th standard, because CFA Institute nowadays like allows you to write your exam after your first year of college itself. Okay. But the preparation itself will take around some 1 year's time. Okay. And then by the time, like if you are like finishing your graduation and you like finish your CFA level 2, not even level 3, until level 2, if you are able to complete, it becomes a real deadly combination. When you apply for jobs along with your competitors, you really stand out. Okay, so it's very nice. In fact, like we are also targeting like people like you who are right out of 12th standard and encouraging them to do the CFA. Today, we'll give you all input about like what CFA is all about and everything.
Okay.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually your institute is where it is actually located.
So we are like operating online. Right now we are operating online.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so very soon, like we will be having a physical center also. Right now, if you want to meet us, like you will have to come to our like office in Coimbatore.
Coimbatore.
Yes.
Oh.
Where are you put up?
Actually, I'm Valacheri.
Yeah. We can like you can just come into like Coimbatore metro, and then my place is like at a walkable distance from there.
Okay, sir. For sure, I will be.
All right.
Yes, sir.
No problem. Yeah. So, all right, we can say it's time now. We can start the seminar. Okay. So we have one of our my student. Okay, so he is like one of the brightest student that I've ever had. Okay, he completed his CFA level 1 in the very first attempt, and then like for some time, yeah, I'm speaking about Ramakrishnan here. I speak about Ramakrishnan. Okay, so then like he also worked for some time with Nuvama Wealth Management. Okay, in fact, like I helped him to source the job, and I got a feedback from the company that he has been performing very well. Okay, after a year's time, he wanted to do something of his own, and then we have started this CareerForge. Okay, so Ramakrishna, it's over to you. Please, yeah, all right.
Okay, okay. So very warm good morning, guys. First of all, thank you all of you for attending this webinar especially on Sunday. So basically, guys, we at CareerForge, we train students for professional programs. Okay, so predominantly we train for CFA, and we have other programs like FMOS, which we train and place students at investment banking, and we have other programs such as ER.
If you click on that courses in the website.
Okay, guys, can you able to see my screen?
Yes.
Yeah. So we train for CFA program, guys. Yeah. Okay. Then we train for equity research program. So where you will gain knowledge about financial modeling, LBO models, and rate models. Okay. And then we also train for program called as FMOS program. Okay. And then comes a 1-year program, which is HPGJ program, which is a government training program, government jobs.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah. Okay, sir. Just a minute, guys.
So we are able to see all the courses. We will not go into detail about courses. You can just see. Okay. So what he is trying to say is, if you click on that courses, Ramakrishna, if you click on that courses, so predominantly, guys, we are targeting courses where we are doing which you will be able to get some kind of high-paying jobs. Okay, so that is a basic reason why we have started this CareerForge. Okay, so wherein we want to only impart education, wherein they do some professional courses and they acquire some skills, and then they will be able to hit the job market very positively, and they'll be able to get a very high-paying job. Okay, in fact, at the end of this program, end of this seminar, we will have one person, Lakshmi Narayanan, who will speak about how we have helped him to get a career in equity research. That equity research expert program is a financial modeling program. Okay, we have an expert content writer who actually has created the contents for that. So the idea here is it's not only the theory subject that you will study from the CFA. You will also try to bring that theory into practice, where you will be doing financial modeling, which means you are going to value the company as such. Meaning, let's say if you take one company like ITC, whether you have to invest your money in ITC now or not, and after 5 years, what could be the possible expected price of ITC. So that involves a lot of Excel, lot of financial modeling, financial analysis, whatever Karshan told in the beginning. You said, right, you are reading your accounting, you are reading your company accounting and all. Then how do you actually analyze that? Put it into Excel. Then you come to a point wherein you say, okay, ITC price is going to be around some 500 now. After 5 years, I can be 80%, 85% sure that that stock price is going to move up to 800 rupees. And you create a complete financial model over that. And then if you click on the courses, we also have another special program here called as FMOS, which is an operations program. Okay, that is for entry-level jobs. So I'm not going to speak about that for now. There is also another program. Just keep it on courses alone. Just on courses alone. Then we have high-paying government jobs training also, wherein I coach students for getting into either a Reserve Bank of India, State Bank of India, such kind of jobs, which is kind of underrated right now. Okay, so every one of us is targeting only finance jobs or other kind of investment banking jobs and all. But actually, you get more than 10 lakhs package in high-paying government jobs also. So why I'm saying about all the 4 programs is because fundamentally we are targeted on training students only to get them into right kind of a career, for them to start the career or if there is an experienced resource for him to get into a career where he'll be able to squeeze out the maximum package. So today, the program is going to concentrate exclusively on the CFA program. So if you can click on the CFA program, all right. So any idea, guys? Like most of you guys have some idea about like what is a CFA and everything. But like, can anyone tell me what you like understand by the CFA program? Apart from Asta has already joined us. She is pursuing the CFA level 1 with us, and right now she is taking classes for derivatives. Any one of you guys, Karshan, Shreya, Sumati, Tushar, can you tell what do you understand by the CFA? What do you actually do in a CFA program?
Sir, actually, CFA is a thing like for financially, the sense the people who did CFA, they can analyze the company's weakness and plus pros and cons, etc. by seeing their balance sheet or by doing their by seeing that statistical portfolio management. From there, we can derive whether the company can go or under achievement, etc. So we just determine the company's valuation.
Valuation. Very good. Very good. Excellent answer. Excellent answer. He has quite like understood the crux of what is a CFA already. Okay. Anyone else, guys, for in your case, like what is a CFA? Like what do you hope to achieve by a CFA education? He told fully about valuation. Okay. Anything else that you have to say about the CFA study?
Sir, investment analysis, financial reporting.
Yes. Yes. Financial reporting. Excellent. What do you mean by financial reporting? I am quite like what to say, very, very impressed with your answer. You are saying about financial reporting. Please, can you expand on that?
Sir, I'm currently pursuing CA Foundation. I'm got interest on stock market, so that only I came to CFA.
Okay.
So, like I can, financial reporting is like doing balance sheet, like that's what.
Exactly, exactly. Very nice, very nice. No, now what she is saying, since she is coming from a CA background, she is saying like financial reporting is creating the annual finance statements of the company. Okay, exactly the case. Now, there are like various kind of firms for which you will be creating the financial statements. That firms can be simple proprietorship firms, partnership firms, or companies which is into factories. Okay, I mean like something like a shoe manufacturing company or a chemical manufacturing company. And there is also financial reporting for investment banks also, wherein it becomes extremely complex. When you go for a banking financial statement, banks have to do a lot of like regulatory reporting. They have to maintain accounts maintain money with the RBI. There is a lot of compliance requirements there. Okay. Now CFA is going to give you a strong foundation to do everything. Okay. So for example, in your level 1 and level 2, you are going to study the same subjects. Say for example, look at somewhere in the middle, you are going to read about equity investments, fixed income, derivatives, alternative investments, portfolio constructions, portfolio management. It used to be portfolio management before. Then like you also read about statistical methods and quantitative methods. And certain things, economics and FSA, you people have studied already. Ethics is something which is very, very specific to the CFA thing. Okay. So these are the kind of like topics that you are going to study in your CFA, guys. And level 2 is you are studying the same 10 subjects again. You are studying the same 10 subjects again. But only thing is the level of complexity is going to increase in level 2. Okay. Guys, like when you look at all these subjects now, if you want to become a finance professional and if you want to know about various asset classes, there is nothing more that you need to study. Okay, CFA is like a gold standard. Nowadays, what is happening is the people like who hold a CFA degree or even level 1 itself is a qualification. Even if you complete level 1 itself, you make a statement to your prospective like employers that you are someone very serious about finance. Okay, it is more or less becoming a staple now. Anybody who is applying for a finance job, you can go and check out in the LinkedIn websites, Naukri, any job postings. They are going to say, like CFA level 1 or level 2 cleared, okay, or a fully qualified CFA. Almost like people have started taking this as a standard for finance jobs. And previously, what used to happen is like a CFA was not like very popular 10 years back. Okay, and then the only people who are available to do this, like people like Shreya, who is like pursuing CA. Okay, chartered accountancy is more about like accounting and taxation. Okay, but there was no other professional who was even like closely related to be doing this kind of finance related jobs. And now what happens is people like Shreya, people who have even like completed chartered accountancy. In fact, like we have a number of enrollments who are like already chartered accountants, who are qualified chartered accountants. They are also pursuing CFA. Why? Because finance generally pays you more. Finance pays you more. Okay, rather than like traditional accounting jobs or something, and it's kind of very, very interesting. If you ask me, if there is a job like where I can like join at 5 lakhs and 2-3 years down the line, I can jump to like from 5 lakhs straight away to 10 lakhs, 12 lakhs. Finance is a job, is a kind of profile which will enable you to get that. There are certain roles, say in accounting, or say like you go and work in a factory in a like a, what to say, costing job. Maybe you join at 5 lakhs, 2-3 years down the line, you will be able to like jump at around some 7 lakhs like that. There is not going to be 100% jump. There are few jobs which can like provide you 100%, even like 120% jump, and you can even like go abroad also if you're very good at it like that. Of course, it's respected all throughout the world. Okay, just to give you a crux about like what CFA is all about. Okay, so let's do a small derivative strategy. Okay, just let's try to make it like very interactive, people. Okay, so I will present some other thing for you. Okay, let's say, okay, yeah, by the end of it, like whatever I say, I have people here to actually prove what is happening to them. We have Lakshmi here, who is already working in like equity research, Lakshmi Narayanan, and we also have like Manivandan sir, who has transitioned from an engineering degree into a CFA, and he was like a assistant research manager in a boutique investment management firm. Currently, he is also the faculty with us. He's also the faculty and also doing the content development. Let's take a small example, guys. Okay, just to give you a flavor of what is the kind of knowledge that you can acquire by doing this CFA. How many of you people here know about what is derivatives? What's a derivative, people? Yes, we had a very curious person, Karshan. What do you understand by derivatives? You are saying everything about FSA, partnership accounts, financial statements, and
Yeah.
what?
Actually, I didn't take my maths as in 12th actually.
That's okay. That's okay, guys. The first thing you have to understand is, if you have not studied mathematics in your 11th and 12th standard, don't worry. Still, you can do your CFA. But is CFA not going to have any mathematics? No. CFA is going to have a lot of like mathematics, but that is all going to be some kind of a common sense mathematics. Okay, if you're people, someone who is able to do accounting, that is good enough. Okay, it's going to be plus minus a little bit of deep mathematics will be there, but we are here to handhold you. Okay, many of people like get scared with numbers, but later on it will become easy for you. Don't worry. People like you must have definitely heard about what is a derivative, what is a future, what is a forwards, what is an options. What are those, guys? What is a future? You have Infosys stock, you have Infosys futures, you have TCS stock, you have TCS futures. Or else like you have, so let's say you are an exporter of, some kind of machinery. Okay, so you create some machinery in India, and then like you export that machinery to Thailand, okay, or South Korea. You export that to South Korea, and your machinery is going to reach South Korea in another 3 months. Okay, and you are expecting a payment of let's say 1 lakh South Korean won. Okay, is there any risk involved in this, guys?
Yes, sir. If there is
What-
any
What is it?
so for some reason, if there is any tsunami coming, it will impact the company and it will impact the stocks. Commodities.
Some
So
kind of currency fluctuation. Can I say currency fluctuation?
yes, sir. Yeah, if
Oh.
top companies are have invested huge money on there.
Okay. So let's take a small example, guys. Let's say I bought this TCS stock while today was 25th, right? Today is 25 May. 25 May 2000, I have got this TCS stock for 1,000 rupees. Okay, so like, hypothetically, I have not seen the price at 2,000. And then I bought around some 1 lakh stocks. So if I calculate the value of this stocks, so I had invested around some 1,000 rupees multiplied by this 1 lakh shares. So I have invested around some, how much is this one, guys? Okay, so there are 10 crores. Okay, so let's say I have invested around some 10 crore. Now the value of that stock has become 35 crores. The entire value of that stock has become 35 crores because TCS 1,000 rupees stock has gone up to 3,500 rupees stock. Now I am sitting at a profit of around some 35 crores minus 10 crores. It's going to be 25 crores of profit. Now, is this called as a profit or notional profit, guys? Is this a profit or notional profit?
It's notional profit.
It is called as a notional profit. Why it is called as a notional profit is because only when I sell it, I will be able to make money. Now I can say to everybody, see, I've got stocks, I've got TCS stocks, I have 35 crores worth of stock, but until and unless I sell it, that money is not mine. Now, 26, let's say 1 month after this one, let's say 25/6/2025, maybe the value of TCS will drop to 3,000. So you know how much is a loss for me because of this? I'm going to be losing around some 500 rupees. Let's say I'll take it in minus. Okay, so that makes more sense. Minus into this one. So I'm going to lose around some 5 crores. 5 crores of money. Would you like it, guys? You want to do something about it, right? You guys are also aspiring to become a CFA, and then now you have an asset which is worth like 35 crores, and you have to make sure that you get that 25 crores of profit. What are you going to do to protect it, guys? Can you people think of some words which you will use to protect it?
Insurance out of
Agreement.
All right. So can I call it by the name hedging? Okay. So now we will have Lakshmi, okay, who will tell me how we can protect it. Okay. So I'm introducing Lakshmi to you. Lakshmi is an equity research analyst with a small boutique firm called Shema. Lakshmi, can you hear me, Lakshmi?
Yes, sir, I am able to hear you.
Yes. So Lakshmi is also pursuing CFA Level 1 with us, and there is also Asta who is pursuing CFA Level 1 with us. So Lakshmi is an extraordinary profile in my opinion. Okay, so Lakshmi has done various things in his life. He is also interqualified corporate secretary, and then for some reason he got too much interested into stock markets. Okay. So he came a year back to me telling me, sir, whatever happens, I want to do only equity research. I don't want to do anything else. In fact, I was looking at his profile. He had a very good experience with other companies. What was your?
Yeah, I was with Murugappa Group, sir. Actually,
Murugappa Group. I could get him somewhere around twice the package that he was earning at that time. But he was persistent that he wants to do only equity research. And then he did some courses with us, and then finally after long struggle I put him in equity research, and I'm hearing about from the company people that he's actually performing very well over there. Okay, so one of that example wherein I said you start with even if you can start with 5 lakhs 6 lakhs, but after 2.5 years you learn the trade very well, you can jump to 12 lakhs 15 lakhs. Okay, so there is going to be a live example for you, okay, who is going to be doing that very shortly. Okay, because right now as we speak, he has been there for 1.5 years and he is already getting a multiple offers, but he wants to complete his level 1, and then he is going to be maybe shift, or he is going to get a promotion over there. Now Lakshmi, can you tell me how do I protect my 25 crores of profit here by using derivatives?
Sir, I'll do a covered call, sir, where I'll go and I'll short the calls, or I'll hedge with the calls basically. So we can do 2 ways, sir. 2 ways we can do. Either we can take one futures position,
Okay.
Where we know like for 1 month or this is going for if you have a time period on this, or for if you don't have that much outlay of cash, you can also short the calls or buy. Both the way you can do with options.
Yes, you can either short the futures, you can either buy the calls. Okay. So one of the example we have seen that now you are a garment exporter. You are a garment exporter. Okay. Then like one of the necessary ingredient for you is cotton. Okay. So your like cost should not increase, Then also you have to use derivatives to hedge cotton purchase each month. Okay. All these things will be done by a portfolio manager. It will be done by a treasury analyst. Fundamentally, all these things will be done by a CFA, guys. So such a kind of a interesting profile is what you people are looking at. Okay. Now, having said that, these things are like kind of easier said than done. Okay, which means you have to acquire these skills slowly. It's not easy. Okay. Now, whatever I have told, no, maybe Lakshmi has understood, Manimanan sir has understood, Ramakrishnan has understood, or some of you people also have understood, Asta has understood. But this is not enough in the sense, like you have to increase your skill to such an extent, you confidently can play with the real money. Okay. Now CFA study is going to get you there. It's going to slowly impart the whatever is the required skills, knowledge, basically from ABCD, so that like you become an expert. That is why we have 3 levels. And then like by the time like you complete level 2 itself or level 1 itself, you will be able to get a entry level job with merit. Meritoriously, you can ask for jobs. It's not that you go and ask people for a favor, sir, please give me an opportunity. I will do this, I will do that. That is not the way that a CFA level 1 qualified, level 2 qualified attacks the market. He goes and actually knocks the door like very hard. Okay, so that's about it. So Ramakrishnan, anything else like you want me to speak about, Ramakrishnan, apart from this?
So you can break down the subjects, sir. So level 1 subjects.
Level 1 subjects. Okay. So level 1 subjects, yeah. Do you want to do it, man, yourself? Can you, you have done the level 1 yourself, right? Can you please break down?
Yeah, sure, sir. Yeah, I can do.
Please put your video also on. Yes.
Just a minute.
You want to present something?
Yeah, yes, sir. Excel.
Okay. So click on that arrow box and then say present something else. Present now.
So can you see my screen, guys? Hello?
Yes, I can.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
So guys, in CFA level 1, we have 10 subjects. Okay. So it starts with ethics. Can you name that?
Yeah, I will take it. Quants, derivatives. Quants, just put quants. Quants, okay. Derivatives, fixed income equities, FSA, portfolio management, and then like what else is there? Yeah, corporate issuers. Yeah. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've got 8 subjects. Economics.
And then we have
alternative
investments. Yeah. Alternative investments. We got all the 10.
Okay.
Okay.
So I will tell what these 10 subjects cover individually. Okay. So in ethics, you will study about like ethical and professional standards. So basically, CFA Institute has 7 standards. Okay. So we will be studying very deeply about 7 standards in this subject, ethics, and which is very main subject and important subject in CFA level 1.
High weight also.
Yeah. So this subject going to be the deciding factor whether we are going to pass or fail in the exam. So that much important this subject carries. And next comes quants, which is a little bit hard, where you will play with maths, but not to worry.
Statistics, basically. Yes.
Statistics and probability. And you will study related to regression,
hypothesis, etc.
Yeah, hypothesis.
Hmm.
So in derivatives, we will be study related to forwards, options, which Sar is speaking at the start of this webinar.
Options, forwards, you can go to the fixed income one.
So next comes fixed income. Here you will study about bond markets.
Yes.
Bond markets, types, the issuers of bonds, everything. And some valuation part also.
Valuation part. Yeah, these people might have been like exposed to a term called as debentures in their school days. So you are basically going to study about debentures there. Equities.
And in equities, you will study about stock valuations, kinds of indexes. These things you will be studying in equities. And FSA, as someone told at the beginning, you will be studying about financial statements, how to build that 3 financial statements: balance sheet, cash flow statement, and income statement. So in portfolio management, you will study about risk and return. Sir, you want to add anything in portfolio management?
Portfolio management, like we are basically, risk and return. That is good enough. Yeah, move on.
Okay. So in corporate issues, you will be studying about how the companies are raising funding and how the capital budgeting they are doing. So those things you will be studying in corporate issues. And in economics, you will study about rates and what to say, rates, and next things are in economics.
FX,
currencies, everything, and commodities.
Yes, and then Reserve Bank activities.
Yeah. Monetary and fiscal policies. In alternative investments, you will be studying about hedge funds.
Hedge funds, yeah, predominantly hedge funds, real estate.
And everything. So these are the 10 subjects, guys, and these are the things that we will cover in level 1. And the same thing we'll be studying in level 2 also, which will be a bit advanced. Over to you, sir.
Okay. So Ramakrishnan, can you open our website, CareerForge website, and then like put in the testimonials? So like I'm just going to speak for another 5 minutes, guys. After which, like I'm going to leave it across to Lakshmi also. I'm going to leave it across to Lakshmi, and then like Manivandan sir will also be speaking about his journey. Okay. So but before that, can you please share this one, the CareerForge testimonials? Yes, guys. So here, all right. So yeah, just going for the testimonials. Yeah, these are the like recent placements that we were able to achieve. Okay, so as I told you, like we are like someone like targeting only like high ticket placements by doing professional education. Of course, we have a course, FMOS course, where we are targeting entry level operations jobs. But the idea here for this seminar is we are trying to place guys, people into these kind of roles. Not that like I'm assuring placement for you guys. Okay, so that is not the case here. But then like there is going to be an active effort towards like getting you guys placed into these, like provided you people also cooperate. As in like if you see the first one, like go for Yamini. So this girl like she got placed at around some 13 lakhs. She was like just a fresher, but then like she was like CAMA qualified. And then like she was not even able to pull out a job around some 4 lakhs, 5 lakhs. But in spite of that, I worked along with her like for 1.5 months, 2 months in a niche profile, and then got her placed with a very high paying job. And also planning and stress testing, people can go and check out. These like investment banks have these kind of profiles, which are kind of recession proof profiles, that investment bank cannot function without planning and stress testing. And she was also very cooperative. She did the hard work alongside me, and then we were able to place her. And this Arvind, he was a recent placement where we were able to like place him at a very, very elite place called CRISIL. He was an MBA graduate, and he also cooperated, worked hard with me, and then got in place there. And then we have a chartered accountant, Balaji. He got placed in like Barclays. Just move further down. Yes. So our Lakshmi, whom we will be seeing shortly, is over here. We managed to place him at KSEMA in the equity research role. Manikandan also joined in the equity research role. And we had Venkatesh, he is a CFA level 2 cleared candidate. We put him in like internal reporting. Just go below. Just go below. And we also have Ramakrishnan here, who worked as a wealth manager with Nuvama. And then like one person was put in Casa Grande. And then like go below. Go below. So all these ones, guys, all this, then like we had like a virtual relationship manager with ICICI. That also was a very good profile. She is learning a lot of products. This girl was also very good. She knew a lot of business terminology. Now, guys, a point here is these kind of jobs. No, it wasn't like something like we were craving for these kind of jobs. These people who are like only a few of these people got placed. If you go below, Ramakrishna, you go below. Yes, that's all about it. That's all.
Yeah.
So these people were actually the ones who were deserving that job so much, and they were willing to put in the hard work. So as I told you guys, CFA education is something like it will give you all the knowledge required. Okay. And then once you have all that knowledge, then getting the interview alone should be a challenge for you. Once you get the interview chance, you will perform in the interview in such a way that you will knock the doors very hard, and they themselves will offer the roles for you. So such is a kind of professional degree that you people are looking at, okay, which will make your finance knowledge very strong, and also make you into a very good product in the a job market. Okay, now can we ask Lakshmi to tell about his journey, followed by Manivannan sir?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So Ramakrishnan, you can stop presenting this one. And let's over to Lakshmi now.
So you're able to hear me, sir?
Yes, I am able to hear you. A short story about, please.
Yeah, before when I started, I was searching, as you said, I was searching for getting to equity research role for almost 2 to 3 years, I could say. So I was with Murugappa Group, and I was hopping into a VC firm for a short stint, but still this equity thing was my calling. So that's when I found you, sir, basically. That's when I entered CareerForge. So when I started working, it was like I knew a little bit, but I didn't know depth. I didn't have any depth, basically. So I knew parts of everything because I was handling everything basically in Murugappa. So I know bits and pieces of everything, but I didn't have depth. So that's when I found you, sir. So then we started working on creating models and everything. So I want to really highlight on one thing. There was a reality check. So when I used to send my initial model, sir used to say, okay, this is good, but we need to improve a little bit to reach to that standard where they will be taking you in. So this was required by a mentor to say. So mostly what people do is they just prepare a full-blown out model and they think they will get placed, or they send the model and they'll be reviewed. That doesn't happen. So mostly in my job role also, for a day, I'll be working on a single cell in Excel, whether it should be 10% or 5% rate, which needs to be focused. That is the attention to detail which is required in my role. So that in that polishing that role, sir helped really a lot. And that's it. And I finally entered into a research role. And secondly, I want to talk about my second step, which sir is also helping me out, where I started my CFA journey with them actually. So firstly, getting a scholarship, that was huge advantage, where these people helped me out. So 1.4 lakhs, now it came around 34,000 to 40,000, I think, sir. That is the thing, I think.
Yeah.
So that is huge help by Ram and sir, which helped me a lot. And starting with CFA classes, I could really relate to the job role which I'm doing, basically. So when I talk about fixed income, basically about amortized costs, or when we talk about FSA on lease liabilities and depreciation, how it needs to go. So these discussions normally happen in the room. So how do we focus this? How do we focus that? This conversation, reading CFA had brought me a huge depth in understanding the statements and to focus. So that's my 2 cents, guys, and that's my history.
Yeah. So right now he is working as a research analyst with Shema Wealth Management. Okay, so for how many years now, Lakshmi?
So 8 months.
8 months. 8 months he is working, and like he is getting a hold of what is equity research, and he is slowly improving day by day. Okay, he is working under a very elite fund manager. Okay, who is fun to be with, and also like hard to handle. But still, he's handling him very well, and I'm also like getting very good feedback about Lakshmi, that he is showing a lot of interest, and he's also working under a CFA, fully qualified CFA, who is the research head now. Okay, now can we pass it on to? Thank you so much, Lakshmi. Thanks so much for motivating these guys. We will pass it on to Manivan sir. Okay.
Yeah, sir.
And then
so sir can share his journey. So how he has transformed from engineering to CFA.
Yes.
Okay. Hi, sir. Over to you.
Yes.
Good morning to everyone.
Yeah, you are audible. You can go on slightly louder, then you are fine.
Yeah, now it's okay.
Yes, you are fine.
Yeah. See, I'm actually currently 49 years old. That is the key point. But in terms of finance, I am 5 years old now, experience, right? So from this, you can understand how very late in my career I could switch my career from entirely different, say like chemical engineering career into finance at the age of about 45. How I did, it's only because of my hard work in getting through CFA Level 1, right? At the age of 43, 44, with full of chemical engineering experience and teaching and in industry in various roles. I thought of getting into finance because it was always my interest. To be sure, I mean to be frank, initially I was supposed to do CA at the after completing +2. Somehow I got into engineering, but at the end you can see the destiny brought it to finance career through CFA. Okay, in 2019, I passed my CFA Level 1 through mostly self-study and some video learnings. And using that as a stepping path, I tried looking for equity research job in Chennai because that is my place. And fortunately, in 2021, I got the very good opportunity of working with Shema with Management Private Limited, where I had a very good mentor called Shankar Kailasan sir. He is the chief investment officer, CIO there, very friendly, and he is like a silent teacher. He won't talk in so many words, but during your interaction, you will learn many things. And given my background and CFA Level 1 theoretical knowledge, I could correlate what he said, right? So it helped me in again self-learning equity research valuation modeling. I did not take up any separate course as of that time. Okay, if I had, it could have been better. But with my CFA Level 1, with wide, broad knowledge in finance field, I could easily read the financial statements and build the models, understand the business and analyze the business models, and finally come up with equity valuation. So I was working with him for more than 3 years, mainly in Indian equity valuation. And he had a lot of faith in me, and he allowed me to work in many sectors, including banking and finance. So it gave me a very good opportunity to learn. This is one good thing about working with a small firm, so that you can get opportunity to work in different areas. In a bigger firms, it will be narrow. I'm not saying it's bad, but the thing is, you'll be narrowed to a particular field. If you like it, that's fine. Otherwise, small firms give you a lot of learning opportunities in wide areas. So while working with him, I could complete my CFA Level 2. Now currently, I'm preparing for CFA Level 3. So after completing with Shema, I had to switch job, and I joined Unify Wealth Management Private Limited. Then currently they have a mutual fund also. There, if you look at their product, they have launched arbitrage product, dynamic asset allocation. In that, arbitrage is the main thing. So there I learned and executed trades, and I created operating manual. Later on, due to my family situation, and I am very eager to complete CFA Level 3. Only because of the time shortage, I could not complete it. I am hopeful of completing it this year or next year, positively. And if you look at CFA, and given my background, now itself you can understand anybody can do CFA. What I mean by anybody can do CFA, It does not mean that say if somebody is having CA, he will have added advantage, or somebody who has done MBA in finance, he will have added advantage in doing CFA. If you ask me, out of my experience, I'm saying anybody may have advantage in one or two topics. Somebody coming from engineering background, he is very good in mathematics, but you don't need that much level of mathematics in CFA. Similarly, if somebody is already passed CA, he will be very good in accounting. But just now Subbu and Ramakrishnan explained the 10 topics, right? They will have very strong advantage in only one topic, but that will not sail you through, right? So what I'm trying to say is, don't worry about past record or whatever subjects you have or you do not have. CFA curriculum is very well designed. You can start with zero. If you ask me frankly, if you go through that material in detail with somebody who is helping you to accelerate in understanding those things, mainly to save your time, because it's a huge curriculum. I would not say difficult, it's very detailed one. It takes a lot of time. Say like if you study it on your own, maybe it will take 400, 500 hours. With a very good mentor who can bring the things to basics, it will reduce to 250 to 300 hours, which is really practically doable. Especially, I think here most of you are youngsters, so time should not be a problem for you. Right. So you can do CFA without considering or worrying about past background. Anybody can do CFA. That is what I can say. If you have a good discipline and eager to understand new things and stick to timeliness or what to say schedule, you can pass CFA level 1, 2, 3. And but my suggestion is, after completing level 1 or level 2, I mean 1 or 2, at least 1, you try to get into a related job, and side by side you pursue your CFA level 2, level 3, which will help you in many ways. You will understand better things, I mean practical things, and also financially it will be helpful. You cannot go on study theory level 1, level 2, level 3 at home. Okay, that is what I wanted to share. Yeah, I wish all the best to CareerForge and
so CFA
aspirants.
Yes. One more thing that I need to add to the you people is, like, you are going to be either studying from like Manivandan sir, or you are going to study directly from me. Okay, so it's like a portfolio manager who is a research head who is going to coach you, on your yes. Anyway, anything Manivandan sir?
We couldn't hear you. At least I couldn't hear you for a few seconds.
Like, are you able to hear Ramakrishnan?
Yeah, sir. Yeah, you're audible.
Maybe some issue from your side. So he is the one who is going to be primarily teaching you. Okay, so when he is going to be teaching this like CFA subjects, you can relate it to, he has the industry knowledge also. He is going to frequently connect the topic with the industry. Okay, so that way you will get a huge advantage when you go and sit for the interviews. That is one thing. And sharing Manivandan sir's story, he was in a very elite profession in as a chemical engineering professor in Oman. And then he took it up as a challenge and came in here and worked in equity research. After completing CFA level 1, he started with a 3 lakhs per annum package. Okay, can you believe it, guys? At such a after getting settled so much, also his passion towards finance drawn him here. He came to Chennai. He started the 3 lakhs package, and within 4 years he became a research head also, and he is passing out with the 21 lakhs package. So that is the kind of growth that you can expect, guys, if you really know the trade well. I'm not saying anybody who is doing the CFA will be able to achieve that amount of success. Anybody who is doing the CFA with the right kind of passion and the knowledge, and day by day, if you are improving little by little, this is a kind of rewards waiting for you. Okay, you can start with 3 lakhs. If Manivandan sir, from a completely different background, zero knowledge in finance, just like he was so much interested, just like our Karshan, watching the markets, okay, market news, futures, forwards, he is getting interested in finance. He also started like that. He started with 3 lakhs. In 4 years time, his package was 21 lakhs, 22 lakhs, like that. Now he is more interested into content development and teaching, that he is coming and helping us. Okay, all right, so that is one thing. Thank you, Manivandan sir, for your insights and sharing your journey. And over to Ramakrishnan now. He is going to do the final touches. So Ramakrishnan is kind of has an extraordinary talent in writing. Okay, so I should say that I myself have spotted that in him, that extraordinary talent. He wrote around some 9 to 11 like CFA scholarship essays to help people. And then if you believe it or not, guys, he hit all the essays. 11 out of 11 essays he was able to pull out success from that. Okay, then he is also going to guide you guys into writing your CFA scholarships also. In fact, Lakshmi, who wrote the scholarship essay for you? Ramakrishnan wrote the scholarship essay. So I'm not like guaranteeing you guys that he will write the essay for you, because it takes a lot of time, but he is definitely going to assist you a lot in your writing the essay. Okay, so that is a significant advantage that you will be getting, guys. Your CFA fees will reduce by 1 lakh. Instead of paying 1,40,000, you pay 40,000 and write it. Okay, so he will be assisting you completely in that. And even for a few people, he have written and he have got phenomenal success there. Okay, all right, Ramakrishnan, you can do the closing touches. Okay, these guys have been so nice on a Sunday morning, and they are patiently listening. These people are motivated, guys. Okay, fine. Yeah.
So guys, do you have any questions like how to approach for preparation, CFA level on preparation, or related to the exam format, or how much questions you should get correct?
Now, let's forget about the questions and topics for now. You can tell them about your scholarship essay. You can
okay, sure. Okay.
Yes, started sharing. Okay. So these are the amount of, go on, Ram.
Yeah. Okay. So guys, the CFA exam registration fee is let me tell you about that.
So I have it open here. Can I show that?
Yeah, sir, you can show that.
Can I show that? Yeah, just a second. I'm going to be starting this one. Okay. Yes. So let me just share it now. Yes, guys. So this is actually the CFA exam registration fees as we speak. This is the amount of money that you have to pay for your level 1. Okay, so early registration, that is what everybody will go into. That will come to around some $1,140, which you just have to multiply by 85. If you multiply by 85, I think you will get around some 1140 into 1.18 into 1 into 85. Yeah, that is going to be around some 1,15,000. 1,15,000 is what is this one is going to come to, along with the GST. Okay, so around some 1,15,000 for registration. And if you go for standard registration, it will be slightly higher. We won't be going for standard registration. We encourage every one of you people to be going for early bird registration only. And Ramakrishnan, if you get a scholarship, how much is it getting reduced to?
Now it's $400. Previously it used to be $250, and then they increased to $300, and now it's $400 plus 18% GST that we have to pay. Yeah. So the fees reduction, if we have got scholarship, means it's going to be around 1 lakh rupee.
Yes.
So this is a kind of essay that we will be writing, and we have to submit this essay to CFA Institute. Okay.
Yeah. That is not visible. I will stop presenting. You can show one of the.
Okay.
So this is one of the successful essays. Okay, he has written it. Okay.
That we have wrote for Sundar. He is already a CA finalist. So he is our student. Okay. So he came to us and asked us to write a scholarship for him. So before proceeding with writing for any student, I simply need a draft alone, like saying your background and your educational background, your family background, your achievements in finance or anything for that matter. You have to give me a simple draft. So based on the draft, I will take 2 to 3 days to work on that, and I will come up with this output. Okay, so this is going to be scholarship procedure. We have to write in 250 words. Okay, so to answer 2 questions. So what prompted you to apply for the scholarship is the first question, and the second question: how will receiving a scholarship make a difference in your pursuit of CFA designation? And so it's going to be 250 plus 250, 500 words essay.
Yeah, if you go below that, yeah. So this is if at all you are successful, you are going to get a mail like that you are got the scholarship. And the waiver is $300 for him. Any of the recent ones, man? Any of the recent ones that $400 something?
Recent ones. Okay.
Yes.
300.
Yeah, for himself. Yeah. So now it has become like $400 now. Yeah.
$400. Yeah.
Yeah. $400. Yeah, for yourself. Yeah. See, it has become $400 now. So that will be a saving for you. Now, having told about the scholarship is like in spite of the best efforts, it is the decision of the CFA Institute. Okay, in spite of the best efforts, you may or may not get the scholarship. Yeah, because I'm telling this even after getting 100% success in scholarship through this guy. But scholarship is only one aspect of CFA, guys. If you are a CFA qualified person, level 1, level 2 qualified, that is worth much more than the scholarship. Okay, so don't think of scholarship as the end purpose. If you are getting it, it's well and good. But even without the scholarship also, CFA got a lot of merits by itself. Okay, fine. Anything else, Ramakrishna, you want to say?
Sir, you can show the kinds of scholarship that the institute is providing. In that brochure, you can see kinds of scholarship.
That is like access scholarship like that, right?
Yeah.
Access scholarship. Okay.
And they have student scholarship and they have women's scholarship, particularly for
various kind of scholarships available there. But then like mostly we will be concentrating only on the access scholarship, the need-based scholarship, right? It is not very common here. Okay. So we can, we will like guide them about the scholarship later on. This much is okay. Anything else like you want to add on?
Nothing, sir. We can tell them about exam format. Now it's going to be MCQ questions and session 1 and session 2.
Please go on. Please go on.
Okay.
The exam is not going to be very easy. At the same time, it's not going to be very difficult also. Okay, so I will open it. He will put it in Excel. You will have 2 sessions. You will have a morning session wherein you will write answers for 5 subjects. And then you will have an afternoon session where you will write answers for 5 subjects. Okay, so totally there are 90 plus 90, isn't it? 90 plus 90, right? So totally there are 180 questions. All of the 180 questions are MCQ based. Okay, multiple choice questions wherein like you have to pick an answer from only 3 choices. Okay, so even if you randomly tick also, you have 1/3 possibility of getting it right. Okay, and there is no negative marks also. So provided like you have only 10 more minutes to finish this exam and you have to answer 10 questions. Obviously, you can't read the questions and answer. You can simply just like tick any answers because there is no negative answer at all. There is no negative marks at all. Okay. Yes. Yeah. Session 2. 90. 90 questions. Yeah. There's also 90 questions and then like 2 hours, 15 minutes. That is totally, I can say 75. Totally 135. 135, yeah, 2 hours, fine, that's fine. 2 hours, 2.15 hours. 5 subjects. Per question. Okay.
Ramakrishna is in mute, sir.
Ramakrishna?
He's in mute.
Yeah, Ramakrishna, you are in mute.
Got it. Okay.
Yes, guys. So you have to get 70% marks to actually pass this exam. Okay, on an average, you should get 70% marks. So if you think about it, out of total 180 questions, you should score around some 126 questions right. Okay, so while you people are looking at how many questions you can get it right, I am looking at how many questions you can get it wrong. So think about it, guys. You can get 50 questions wrong and you can still pass the exam. Okay, so provided like if you are getting 70% of the questions right, then you are passing the exam and there is no weightage for individual subjects. On an aggregate, you have to get like 70% marks, which means if you have very strong areas, like Manivanan sir told you, like if you are from engineering background, you will be very strong in mathematics. You will score 90% in your quants. If you are coming with a CA or a BCom background, you will be very strong in accounts. So you can score 90% in your accounts. On an aggregate, you have to score around some 70%. So you can get 90% in 2-3 subjects, and you can even get 50% in other 3 subjects. You can still pass the exam. Okay. And I have seen a number of results where people have even failed in 1 or 2 subjects, but still on the aggregate, they can pass the exam. Okay. Provided you get like around some 80-90% in few subjects to compensate for failure in some subjects. Okay. So that much it is there. So for each person, the strategy is going to be different according to your strengths and weakness. In my case, like I'll be very strong with fixed income. I'll be very strong with equities, corporate issuers. So I should be able to score very high in that. And then maybe like I'm not so good in economics, I might have to somehow make up for that. I should have to score 50% in economics. Someone is not like very good with, let's say he's not good with portfolio management. He has to somehow like score around some 50% in that. Okay. And even if you are failing in 1 or 2 subjects, that is still okay. You can still pass the exam. In fact, like for all the students like who are joining us, we are going to give you individual strategy also. After a few classes, like I'll be in touch with the faculty, and then I will assess the individual strength of students. And for each students, we will give a separate strategy also. According to your strengths and weakness, we will devise a strategy and we'll ask you to follow that strategy. No 2 students will be able to follow the same strategy because each of the people are different. Yes, Ramakrishnan. What else?
Yeah, that's it. So we have covered almost. So now we can leave the forum to them, to the audience, to ask any questions if they have.
All right. Now this is question sessions for you guys. You can keep the Excel open if in case we have to write down something.
Okay.
Please ask us questions, guys. We're all here to help you and answer your questions. Myself, Ramakrishnan, Maniyan sir, as well as Lakshmi. Any questions, please throw it on us.
Hello, sir. Like for an economic, I don't know, like I have some little 0.1%, 5% of the type of knowledge I have. For economics, I have studied for 12th government budget and national income and etc. So the same it will be coming on this CFA, or it will be different.
It's dedicated study, man. They want see, man, like for a portfolio manager, whatever the portfolio manager skills the portfolio managers should possess. So they have devised the curriculum according to that. So that will be a focused study on that. Okay, but they will start from zero. That's a good thing about it. They will not start. They will not expect you to have any prior knowledge already. So anybody can do CFA. Okay, provided they are willing to like put in the hard work, because the curriculum is devised in such a way that you can just read this curriculum and then pass the CFA. You don't have to go for any other books. Yes, Sumati, what is your question?
And adding to your point, sir, so the first very basics is going to be law of demand and law of supply.
Yes.
So that is the level that the curriculum is being, designed.
Yeah. Microeconomics. We are going to start with microeconomics. So Sumati is asking, what is the eligibility criteria? Sumati, the eligibility criteria is you have to just be in your college first year. Okay, you don't have to even complete your college. College first year is good enough. Okay, after first year, you can start studying for your CFA. And I suggest if you are in the 12th standard, you start immediately so that you will study for 1 year. And then like the moment that 1 year college is over, you can go and write the exam. And by the time you finish your college, if you are a CFA level 2 cleared, as I told you, you really stand out in the job market. That answers your question, Sumati? Yes. And for those people who do not have any college degree also, if you people can have, yes, 23 months of college, I think so. Karshan is saying correctly.
Yeah, somebody has to be in second year to take the exam. But if start pursuing, anybody can start studying for it.
Yes, correct. You should be in the second year to take the exam. But to start studying, 12th standard is good enough. That is what we prescribe also. So that 1 year you can study, 8-9 months you can study, and then immediately you can write the exam. And the time has passed, you have completed your college first year also. And Sumati, one more thing about the eligibility criteria is, even if you are someone who do not have a college degree, okay, you will see guys, CFA Institute is ready to welcome people without a college degree also. If you have 4 years of work experience, that is like 4,000 hours of paid work experience, you can show that paid work experience and still take the CFA exam. So they do not even have a college degree as a requirement. Okay, so basically it is for everybody. Okay. Any other questions from anyone else? We had people like asking questions. Kashan, Sumati had asked some questions. Yerilan.
Sir, what is hedging actually? It's type of protection, insurance protection.
Hedging is kind of insurance only. Correct. You are right.
So how it works actually? I didn't understand properly, but I can say it's here.
Yes, yes. I will make you understand. Don't worry. Like later on, like because that is going to take a lot of time for me to explain that. That is why, like, I just like stopped it over here. Why? Because I just wanted to give a flavor of what you can expect to study from your CFA. Okay, but the full study will take some time. As you understand, since we are short of time, no, we are just like give a flavor of it. Don't worry much.
Sir, as you said before, you guys are in online class. So what I faced, for me, I didn't for in especially in working or things. Actually, I need an offline class, so then I can understand very well.
No, not really the case. Nowadays, we have very good technology, very like there is virtually no difference between online and offline classes. You will slowly start to understand that. Even I was of the same opinion like you. But later on, what happens is, I will tell you one of the biggest advantage of online classes, not because we are having online classes, I will tell you. All classes are recorded. All classes are recorded. So even if you missed the classes or if you have not understood your classes, you can pay multiple times and then like you can start understanding the subjects. It is almost like this, man, like the way we are speaking, right? It is going to be a casual collegial environment in the online classes where generally people take 150, 160 hours, but we teach for 200 hours. Extensive teaching we are doing. Okay, so there won't be much difference between an online and offline environment. Don't worry much about it. Okay, and also you are saying you are from which place? You are from
Velachery.
Velachery. Now it's quite a distance, no? Velachery to Coimbatore or to Annanagar or something. Many people who have joined the courses, no? Nowadays institutes are having a blend of classes. That is, they do the hybrid model only, wherein people come in person also. And at the same time, the same class is live relayed and recorded also. And I have seen many students who is coming from Kannanjavadi, Kumananjavadi, or like Kuntratur, Thiruvarkadu. They don't come into the classes at all because of the travel like issues. They take online classes. Sometimes they come in person like that. So I don't think it's much of a difference. Okay. All right. And yes. Okay, fine. So Shreya is asking a question. May I know how many students will be in CareerForge classes per batch? So in CareerForge, we are very like we are very sensitive towards the number of students that we are taking. So at the maximum, we are restricting the batch to 30 students. Okay. So having said that, we are like right now, we are even like conducting classes for 5 students also. We are slowly in the process of like growing. So you are going to get that personalized advantage, Shreya, because like if you are joining, like you are going to be joining a batch which at this point in time is having only 10 people, and you can be assured that we are not going to cross 30 people at any point in time. Okay, and then like one more question is, also can you throw light on the fee structure? Yes, fee structure, Ramakrishnan, they are asking about the fee structure. If you want to say it now, or if you want to like speak with them in person, it's up to you. No,
yeah, you can tell that it's very minimal only. You can tell that. Yeah, not a problem with that. Yeah.
You can go ahead and discuss the fee structure, or do you want to like call them and then tell them separately?
No, you can tell, sir. You can tell. You can.
No, you can. I want to leave that to you, actually.
Okay. Yeah, we can tell, sir. No issues. So anybody can do that.
Go on and tell about this.
So it's going to be 45,000, guys. Okay, inclusive of 18% GST, we are charging 45,000. And if in case you're having any financial predicaments, you guys can pay in installments also. Okay, maximum we are accepting for 3 installments. And regarding timing, we have both weekday and weekend batches. Okay, so if you're joining weekday classes, it's going to be Tuesday to Friday, 4 days in a week. So it's going to be 2 hours per day, from night 8 to 10, or it's 9 to 11, sir. What's the timing?
Time will be like a weekend batch 9 to 1.
9 to 11.
Weekend batch 9 to 1.
Weekend is going to be Saturday and Sunday, 4 hours, 4 hours. So regardless of whichever batch you are choosing, it's whether weekday or weekend, it's going to be 8 hours per week. Okay, so the training tenure, it will span around 7 to 8 months maximum.
You'll have a total training of around some 200 hours across all the 10 subjects. Yeah, Karshan, I have answered your question over the message itself. Yes. Any more questions, guys? Yes, so you can space out your payment for like 3 months. You can pay 15,000 every month for over 3 months. Okay, we can arrange for that. But if you are like paying full fees, like it will be like beneficial for us, like however you want to do. Okay, and in the industry, like people will be charging around some 60 plus only. So we are coming at a lesser thing, like because like we are we want to like price it a little lower and make it more affordable for people. And apart from that, where the USP, unique selling like formula is coming is, we want to actually work with the students in such a way that we want to create a career for the students. It's not about a question of only passing the CFA exam. Passing the CFA exam should happen as a byproduct, because CFA is a wealth of information, that curriculum. What is more important, what will help you to clear interviews, and after clearing interviews, go and perform well in the job is how detailed you understand the curriculum. Once you understand the curriculum very well, passing the exam will happen automatically without any effort at all. Effortlessly, it will happen. More important is take the subject and knowledge so that you can do well in your jobs. Okay. So wonderful, guys. Wonderful. I extend my appreciation for all of you guys who have joined this on a Sunday morning. Okay, shows that you guys are quite serious about like your career and finance knowledge. Okay, all right. So for any further inquiries or queries or something, you can get in touch with Ramakrishnan. We are at present, we are targeting the February 26 batch, correct? February 26 batch we are targeting, and we are going to be starting this batch very soon, in a week or 2 weeks time. So those of you people who have made a decision, do not postpone your decision. So just jump in and try to gain knowledge, because it's going to take a solid 6-7 months for you to understand everything and get that courage to write the exam. And we are all here to help you on your scholarship, on your career guidance, and every manner possible. Okay. All right, guys. Any more questions? Anybody?
Sir, there are only 2 questions from my side. Actually, first question is, for getting scholarship, each level we have to write essays and we have to submit to.
Yes, that's all. And then the scholarship committee of the CFA will read your essay, and their decision will be final.
Sir, actually, if I paid for level 1, like if I failed in that, will they give one more opportunity without paying them, or should I pay again?
No. You have to pay again only. If you fail, you have to pay again and write the exam. But again, you can apply for scholarship also.
Yeah.
They are not restricting you. If you fail, it's not like they will not give you scholarship again.
Okay.
But
sir,
there is one clause here, Karshan. Actually, if you, let's say, you got scholarship for level 1 and you're failing to utilize that scholarship, means
if you don't go and sit for the exam itself. Okay, if you are afraid and if you don't go and sit for the exam itself, then you will lose your eligibility to apply for scholarship again. You can get scholarship, write the exam and fail also. That is also fine. But if you're not even appearing for the exam, no show happens, means then further scholarship, they will not entertain.
Okay, sir. Yeah. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yes. All right. Thank you.
Okay. So that's it, sir.
That's it. Okay. All the best, guys. All the best. Please reach out to us. I think you have all the numbers with you to reach out to us, and Ramakrishnan will guide you properly into this. And hoping to see all you guys soon in the classes, if you decide to do that. All right. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Bye-bye.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Yeah.
Thanks, Karshan. Thanks, guys. Yeah, thanks, Lakshmi.
Thank you.
வாங்க